Yo, what is going on, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be building the most hazardous and safe base in 99 Nights in the Forest using the base defender class. So let's go ahead and level him up. Now that we have level 3 base defender, let's go ahead and hop into the game and build the most dangerous and unsafe base. Okay, so we are now in the game, and as you can see, I do already have a defense blueprint, which should do a lot more damage than usual, since base defender, okay, I don't know why it has the berserker class, but either way, I am definitely ready for chaos. But without further ado, let's go ahead and chop down this tree and start upgrading the campfire. Alrighty, there we go. Level 2 campfire. And look at that. Level 3 campfire. What do you know? Give me something good. Okay, bro. Okay, so let's get crafting bench 2. And since we do have enough scrap and wood, let's craft the regular bed and keep farming for the old bed. Alrighty, let's put the last pieces of wood in here. And now let's go ahead and craft the old bed. Now I say we just keep upgrading the campfire, because level 3 is not going to cut it for this challenge. Alright, let's put all this fuel in here. Now I have campfire level 4. In celebration, let's go save the first child. Alright, this should be the last hit on the final wolf. There we go. We have now obtained the red key. So now let's open this up, and let's go ahead and snatch the child as soon as we can. And let's open this chest. If I can get any sort of axe, that would be very ideal right now. In which we did get the good axe. What a calm, bro. I made this joke last video, and I know you guys are probably getting tired of it, but too bad. A good sack and a good axe means a good game. Dude, I actually need to stop with this. Some things need changed. There we go. First child has now been rescued. That flippin' AI smile gets me every single time. Let's go save the second child, shall we? Alright, this seems to be the last wolf, and let's, boom! And now the blue key has been obtained, so let's go and pick up this alpha wolf pelt, which will be really useful for the pelt trader. Now let's go ahead and loot up this chest. I don't know what to expect from this chest, in which we got a fuel canister, which was actually a really nice pull from this. That's pretty satisfying. There we go, fire level 5, as well as the first child. What a combo. Wait, first I'm at second. I'm kind of slow. Oh my gosh, there's aliens. There's no way this is happening. Well, good thing I crafted the map. So now let's go ahead and loot up the mothership, I guess, or at least try to find it. That thing is difficult. But before we loot the mothership, let's go ahead and make crafting bench 3 to go ahead and make some progress on the good bed. Oh my gosh, what do you know? The only alien mothership that is on this map seems to be the one with a mothership in it. Oh my gosh, what are the chances? So now let's go ahead and kill the first wave of aliens. Never mind, I'm on 1 HP and I got completely chopped by those guys. I will do this when I am more strong. Oh boy, look what we have here. The good bed is now officially been acquired. Alrighty, let's craft the biofuel processor. I will max this campfire out. Alright, so before this man goes away, let's go ahead and give him the bunny foot and grab some revolver ammo, I guess. So now let's go ahead and see what we can get out of the wolf pelt, in which we can get the spear, actually, which is actually a really good purchase. And lastly, we have the alpha wolf pelt. Let's hand it to him and grab the giant sack. Let's go. Alright, this is it, right before the rain catches it. Come on. Let's go! Max campfire acquired. So now let's go ahead and save the third missing child. Alright, let's go and just laser him down with the ray gun. And there we go. There's the bear. Alright, so let's snatch the squid kid and open the chest before night is just around the corner. Alright, which we got the iron body, which will be crazy for the mothership later. There we go. The third missing child has now been rescued. Okay, so to get started on this defensive base, I'm going to go ahead and start placing defense blueprints just like this. But before we do that, what do I have here? Upgrade for 3 scrap. Does it change it? Oh my gosh, it makes it dark. Which I do have 36 scrap, as you can see in the side. So let's go ahead and upgrade this all to the max. Look at this. This is already good, but it's only going to get better from here. Okay, so there are cultists at my base, so let's see how good this trap can do. Alright, so I'm just going to wait right here and just have them walk in. Okay, so that actually does incredible damage. It kills them. Wait, let's keep moving. And that's game. Just like that, we cleared an entire raid while taking minimum damage. Okay, with newfound confidence in this morning star, we can now raid the mothership pretty clean now. Aliens, no problem. They get absolutely one tap. So now let's put big guy in there and let's move on. Okay, next room. Let's see how easy these things. Oh, they die in one taps. Wow. Alrighty, let's put big guy in there and move on to one of the last final rooms. Let's put big guy in there and move on to the chest room. But before we do that, we seem to have found a laser fence blueprint. So let's take that and oops, I feel like I'm being attacked right now. So let's meat sandwich. Alright, that seems to be the last of the big guys. So now the mothership has now officially been cleared. So hopefully I can get a cyborg cannon out of this chest. Let's go. We got the laser cannon. This will be really efficient for later in the game. So let's test out if the laser blueprint can be upgraded. Let's see, upgrade for 3 scrap. It can indeed, and I can upgrade it twice actually, changing colors, and now it's invisible? What just happened? So I guess at the loss of a laser fence blueprint, we can now upgrade these 3 as well. There we go. The base is gonna only get better from now. With that being said, let's go ahead and craft the crafting bench 4. But looks like I'm out of wood, so let me grab that real quick. Okay, now that we have enough wood and scrap, let's go ahead and make the crafting bench 4. Let's go. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and start working on the base. So let's craft a bunch of shelves. So that didn't even crack almost half of the base, so we need to keep moving. But before we do that, let's save the last and final child. Alright, and the last shot on the bear, there we go. Now we have also 4 bear pelts. The pelt luck right now is crazy. So now let's go ahead and open the door real quick. And let's grab the child and look at this. A red chest. What is my luck? Alright, give me something good, please. Oh my gosh, a chainsaw. That is actually going to be crazy, especially the fact that we're making a base video. Okay, I did kind of skip the nighttime, but still cultists are alive. So let's go ahead and bait them real quick over here. Okay, look at this. They're just going to get shredded. Look at that. What a gorgeous way to kill these guys. If there's ever a way they need to get to you, they just completely die. Look at this. Alrighty, there we go. The last missing child has now been rescued. Let's trade with the pelt trader for a strong flashlight, I guess. That's not really useful, but it's all I can get. Alright, right before it gets nighttime, we have enough wood to craft the giant bed. Let's go. Now I can say the fact that we have all 4 beds, as well as all 4 childs saved. So now that we have 33 scrap left over, let's spend all of it on shelves. Okay, we are now done placing shelves, and this, again, doesn't even crack more than, no, never mind, this did crack almost the entire base. Now we only have about, 4 more shelves to go, and I left that small spot open just in case we got more defense blueprints. So, let's go raid the Cultist stronghold to see if we can. Alright, the Cultist stronghold awaits. Yeah, these guys are way too light work for my level. Alright, that is the last and final Cultist. Now let's start on the 2nd floor. Alright, I think that was the last Cultist. Indeed it was. So now let's start on the last and final floor. Okay, that was the last and final cultist. So now let's go ahead and over here, grab the cultist experiments and prototypes and whatnot. Grab these cultist gems and let's open these chests. Okay, so I have to go in first person for this since there's a big tree here. So now let's go ahead and open this chest up and see what kind of loot we can get. In which we got the kunai, which was not the worst, but that's the tree I was talking about, by the way. Now let's go ahead and head back to base. Alright, after putting the goods in there, we have 33 pieces of scrap and 27 pieces of wood. So now let's go ahead and buy 4 shelves and try to finish up the space. I think 4 is going to do it, and 4 did indeed do it. Now the entire base is complete. With this leftover wood, I'm just going to craft a couple farms. Okay, I know for anybody with OCD, yes, these farms are uneven. But you know what? It's not your video, be quiet. And then with this leftover scrap, there's this one little bit of area that I've lost confidence in getting any more blueprints from. So let's go ahead and fill that in with a couple bear traps. Alright, so let's place 3 bear traps. I will go ahead and place a little bit more though. Since this is a base video after all, let's go ahead and place another 3. There we go. Now this entire pathway is basically, if not even, blocked out. I guess I duped the bear trap because now I have an extra. Let's go ahead and place this one right here as well. Okay, I just duped 4 bear traps. I don't even know how much that is, but nice. Okay, being attacked tonight is actually perfect. This is great to test out the new defense. Okay, so let's go ahead and gather up these cultists and bring them over. Well, here's one cultist that's just going to get absolutely shredded. Look at that. Look at these cultists. Oh my gosh. Yes, bro. The shredding is real against these guys. So just with this defense alone, this has already worked out well, as you can see from the corpses down there. Alright, let's go and get a delicious crock pot, and look at that. The farms have now been planted, and look at these pumpkins. This is fresh. Would you look at that? In 70 minutes and 39 seconds, we have officially 100% completed this challenge. Now, I know you can expand this base, you can add trees in the back at all, but I think these shelves and these traps are just enough to do it. As you can see through these cultists dying, and it's just overall OP. This upgrade thing, I think, doubles the damage or so. But either way, this is very, very OP. And you can build off of this as much as you like, but I don't have the time to do this. My school starts tomorrow, so that does that. If you guys do enjoy these base videos, please let me know in the comments down below. I really, really want to know what I should upload on, whether it's rivals or even this, or even videos like these. But thank you guys so much for watching this video, and we are only 1 subscriber away from 300 million. Look at those subscribers. But yes, no, thank you guys so much for watching this video. And if you do, like I said, enjoy these videos, please subscribe. It means a lot to me as a small and upcoming content creator. And again, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and have a great day/night.